Here we go. Day 4, Mother's Day. Woo! A few more of our loyal listeners will realise that we skipped day 3, and this was due to intense social anxiety on our hangover.
I have to say, I couldn't cope.
We were all just a mess yesterday.
In the room.
Yeah.
You were a big baby last night.
Yeah, mate.
No, you.
What, me?
Sulking.
I didn't get to build my fort.
You tried to make a fort in the front room, and then when it didn't work, you literally sulked. And
Sue me
up.
for being a child.
It was
Right?
pretty embarrassing.
Who wants to go up?
27 going on 5.
Right, so what we're going to talk about today is hangovers for yesterday and mothers. Both give you headaches for different reasons. But we've got a new mic this week, and we're going to talk about how our worst hangovers have moulded who we are. Anything come to mind straight off the bat?
There's one in recent memory. Some people might be aware. I got back. Obviously, our building, we're on the 5th floor. Got back, don't really remember getting back. Long story short, I've gone to the wrong floor. And at this point, I'd lost my keys. Shock.
Horror.
And I've been banging on this door. The poor girls that live there for a good hour, I reckon, probably. And then after,
you must have been shouting as well.
after that, I just give up, took my coat off, curled up in the corridor, and just called it a night. And then probably woke up. This was on a Thursday night. Probably woke up about 6 in the morning and started banging again. But you would have thought by this point I would have saw the door number, but obviously not. Anyway, this poor girl's opened the door, just looked at me and gone, "Who the fuck are you?" And I just gone, I didn't even say anything, I just turned around and bolted up the stairs. Right? And then started knocking on our front door.
Then I actually came to answer it, and I just opened it because it was open the whole
was
time.
actually
It was unlocked.
But anyway,
Pathetic.
so I've walked straight to my bedroom, and the toilet door was open. I've smashed my head, got into bed for half an hour, and then had to go to work.
Oh, beautiful.
Imagine the day at work.
I bet you were grim that day. Grim.
Shell of a man.
Not as bad as Jake on his hangovers, though.
Yeah, that's...
He's a real shell of a man. Literally.
I used to be good. Uni, I used to be able to get up and do everything again the next day. Now,
This red blanket in the living room.
I do feel sorry for myself.
It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic.
Jakey don't feel so good.
No sympathy
That's the
whatsoever.
thing. That's the worst thing about my hangovers. I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I'm hungover. And then I just hear one of these two go, "Jakey not feel so good." It just makes me die.
10 times better.
But I have had a couple of terrible ones that come to mind. Ibiza, it was just one of the worst ones. To be fair, I actually think I had a bit of heat stroke as well. But
See that? You always say that. Classic Jakey.
and then also we had to go to Ocean Beach that day, be there at a certain time as well. And I remember it being so bad on the bus and there, and then getting there, I just literally was like, "Boys, I've got to go sit down somewhere," and there's nowhere to sit. And I just put my legs into the pool and just sat there whilst everyone's dancing around me for like 2 hours.
Staring into
Just
the
staring and
distance.
feeling sorry for myself. Quite annoyed no one came to ask if I was alright.
Hello, darkness, my
I
old
think that's
friend.
saying something, mate.
Then one more I've got is when that time I came after your birthday, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Came back to Ware, and then the next day I needed to get picked up by my parents, but they'd already gone into London. So I just left yours, went straight into London
So
to my
close.
cousin's house. But I was wearing these loafers and they cut all my feet up. And I literally was walking around
Walk
East
of shame.
London with my loafers in my hand,
Oh.
looking for a house.
Literally like a cheap hooker.
cheap whore,
You
you
cheap
cheap
whore, yeah.
Got
Just with
there,
your heels in your hand.
got there. They just opened the door of me, closed in the closing night before, bleeding feet.
Walk of shame.
They'd never seen me like
You
that. So
absolute tart.
I bet you had your legs wide. No, that's a different story.
it's not a story.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another one.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next pod. when Jake comes out. Well, come on, Daddy, don't do me like that. I had a few hangovers in my day. I'm getting old now and it's just a struggle. Glasgow last year, I took a week off to recover. That was mentally damaging.
State of it.
Last year's Brownfest as well. I know 2 years ago, 2018, I was out for the count at about 11:30.
Oh, that's generous.
Generous?
Half nine.
Oh mate, I drank like a pint of rum or something, and then I was out of it. And someone was legend
over Jesus.
And then someone was forcing me to eat the chilies at the pizza van, and woke up and all my mouth was just burnt to shit. Everything I ate in the morning, all I could drink was milk, and that was it. It was grim, and I couldn't. Drive home to London was horrendous. Then there was the time when I was 18 after Maddie Pickup's 18th birthday, where I was sick in my dad's car, and he punched me in the ribs.
I love this story because I can imagine Steve-O being so infuriated by his
pride and joy.
His
pride and joy, and
His
you.
new white
I reckon
Audi.
Stupid idiot.
First time he's looked at you and thought,
Stupid. He's thinking, how's it come to this?
He went, what'd you do that for? And just looked on it. Oh. Yeah, I woke up with a bruise on my ribs. That was pretty terrible morning.
I would have paid.
did he say sorry at all? Was he?
No, he was very proud of that. Of course he did.
Correct.
No, so because we missed yesterday, day 3, hangover. We'd split in this episode into 2, and as such, we haven't got time for our headlines this week. So we're leaving that out.
It's all Corona anyway.
It's
So.
all Corona. We're actually removing the sound effects because we've moved the laptop now and it's out of reach for my co-hosts. So we've got one rule and one rule only, and that's use your safe word.
Nipple tassel done.
You can't do it just out of the blue. Fine. Which I've already done, and now Jake has already done it as
Yeah,
well.
but that doesn't count. You can't
Why?
just say it out of the blue. Fine, dirty dog.
No, it doesn't work.
Like that.
Doesn't work,
Not
mate.
the same.
Doesn't work, mate. Salty, Joshy. So, next half of the pod, we want to talk about our wonderful mothers for a Mother's Day treat. This is our
Mother's Day special.
cards are probably going to arrive tomorrow. I hope.
I spoke to my mum on the phone today.
Yeah.
I don't think she was happy the card wasn't there yet.
Oh.
But Corona.
Yeah, Corona.
Corona does post.
Corona.
Global pandemic.
Yeah, we're not bad sons.
Sorry, Mum.
Yeah. So this is your present now. It's for us to shower you in good praise. So, have you got any lasting memories of your mother's? My mother, Josh.
Well, I had quite a tough upbringing, didn't I?
Shut up! No way! What?
No, it's just. I suppose I was a bit of a brat sometimes.
A bit.
And some extra measures had to be enforced to control. Sometimes the naughty step just wasn't quite enough.
It wasn't.
And some things come to mind where I used to say some rude words before I was allowed to say them. I'm still not.
Young. Yeah, still.
But one way my mum tried to curb my foul mouth was that whenever me or my sister actually would say any rude words or do anything rude, she would threaten us to go and get the mustard out.
He's twitching. Every time you say the word mustard, a little spasm.
To this day, I'm thinking it's why I can't eat hot food as well. And it's basically what happened was whenever she used to warn us, and then we would always say it again or poke our tongue out kind of thing, and she'd be like, right, that's it. And we used to run off. And you just hear the cupboard open and slam, and you knew what was coming. And you'd be hiding. You would have her head down in the sofa, tight-lipped and everything. And she'd just grab with a finger with a bit of mustard on it and try and round the mustard in the mouth.
Scar for life.
Yeah, well, I can't eat. I literally cannot eat mustard anymore.
Really?
Well, is funny.
That's going to be a special segment to one of the podcasts. The first time that Jake tries
Mustard
mustard.
Yeah, the mustard challenge. We know it's coming now.
And Jake has volunteered to do a spoonful of mustard.
I'll do the cinnamon challenge instead.
Alright, I'll take that.
Rather that than
Take the
mustard.
cinnamon challenge.
Plain.
Yeah. No, me and Gillian were odds and ends when I was younger. We were two alike. We would fray each other. Volatile. She hit me a couple of times. Sorry, don't say it. It's not like I was abused as a child. I pushed her to the limit. But yeah, she's.
Might have to leave that one out.
Yeah. Don't call the child services. I'm 27 now. It doesn't work. No, she was brilliant with us, really, and an inspiration. I feel. Done a lot of things in her life: skydiving, bungee jumping, cycled across South Africa, which is awesome. There was also a few embarrassing moments, like the slip at Brownfest that everyone's aware of. Actually, 2 Brownfests.
I don't think I know that.
Oh, mate, she fell off the wall.
Once.
You know the wall?
I do remember you.
Sorry to publicly out you like that, Mother, but I mean, a lot of people saw it. It was a bad fall as well. It's lucky it was a soft grass.
And people wonder where my clumsiness comes from.
Yeah,
you bet.
Handed down.
So cheers for that. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Any stories, Joshy, from your childhood with Mother Brown?
No, she was quite easy to wind up back in the day.
So horrible.
But to be fair, imagine being the parents to these two. Like, honestly,
I was an angel growing up.
I just about managed to live with both of you. So,
you love it.
Let alone
you love it.
There was a go-to. I had a bit of a odd obsession with adverts when I was a kid. Just used to run around the house singing them. But whenever I was getting sounds a bit weird when you say it. But
you literally your whole life is still just a soundboard of like.
But that was my sort of go-to whenever I was getting a bollocking, just to sing "We Will Love Clover."
God, do a rendition.
Those days are behind me.
No, come on.
Another classic.
You sang it earlier. Now you're socially anxious again.
That's As the Price was another classic.
You can't do it live.
Can't do it. Can't give the people.
The next one's the advert challenge, and Josh is we're gonna line up a load of adverts, and he's just gonna do them for you.
Easy.
Get them a bit loosey.
Easy, mate.
All jokes aside, they were made of sterner stuff raising us, because we must have been horrible at times. So we thank you for raising such wonderful young gentlemen.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big thank you. Thank you, Gillian.
Yeah. Also, I think we could mix the 2 segments for Hangovers and Mother's Day. There's one special moment I remember from when we went on holiday when I was about 12. And a certain someone, not naming any names, was in the hotel for literally a whole day after one too many Bahama Mamas.
I'm sure she's shivering right now.
Yeah. I remember that day. Coming to the end of it now. You've just listened to our first ever sober podcast. I feel we've done alright there, considering Josh is still trying to get a little lucid, maybe. I mean, new mic, new pod, hopefully going to get some more out this week, so keep listening. Any closing words, lads?
I don't know.
I guess not.
For me, mate.
Bit of dirty
I
dog.
reckon we can start taking recommendations to what people want us to talk about.
Well, we're planning on doing a live episode soon. Well, I am.
Well, that's
Yeah,
we'll need a couple more in the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. But when we do live episodes, we are taking callers in this quarantine days. So we'll get some special guests on. So let us know if you want to be on the show. The show! Like it is a show, isn't it? Oh, mate, that is so funny. But yeah, thank you all for listening, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Good night.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.